واتقوا الله ويعلمكم الله والله بكل شيء عليم.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome back to another part of Aqeedah for Beginners. Inshallah ta'ala, today we'll be covering the third thing that belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala entails, and that is to single Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala out in your worship. Now what does this mean? For you to fully understand this, you have to understand what ibadah, what worship is, and you have to understand what La ilaha illallah means. So we'll start off with worship. Worship can be looked at from two different angles. The first way we look at worship is what is the essence of worship. The essence of worship, the scholars have defined it to be اتباع خطاب الشرع المقترن بالحب والخضوع, is that you follow the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and that which the Prophet ﷺ legislated with love and with humility. And the reality is that it has to be with the highest level of love and it has to be with the highest level of humility. And another way we can look at worship is what are acts of worship in Islam. What is considered to be an act of worship Islamically? An act of worship Islamically is كل ما يحبه الله ويرضاه من الأعمال والأقوال الظاهرة والباطنة. Acts of worship in Islam are known to be every single type of statement or every single type of action, whether they are outer actions or inner actions that are beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with. So an example of an outer action would be for you to give zakat, or for you to pray your salah, or for you to fast in the month of Ramadan, or for you to do hajj and umrah. And an example of inner actions are love, hope, having fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, having tawakkul, dependence upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, having husnul dhanni billah, having good thoughts and being optimistic about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are types of inner actions and they are known to be acts of worship. So, now we've understood what worship is, what the essence of worship is, and what are known to be acts of worship. Then, now we can move on to what does La ilaha illallah mean? What does La ilaha illallah mean? And unfortunately, if you were to ask many Muslims today, what does La ilaha illallah mean? They will say to you that La ilaha illallah means there is no God but Allah. And even the disbelievers of Quraysh, they didn't understand La ilaha illallah like this. They knew La ilaha illallah did not mean that there is no God but Allah. But unfortunately, many Muslims today don't know the basics of their religion, which is really sad. La ilaha illallah means that there is none worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in truth. Why is that? Because there are many things people take as gods. The Sikhs take Guru Nanak as their God. The Buddhists take Buddha as their God. The Christians take Isa alayhi salam, Jesus, as God. But none of these are worthy of worship. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one worthy of worship. So La ilaha illallah entails that you reject anything besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You reject that these things are worthy of worship and you direct your worship to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you affirm that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one worthy of worship. When the Prophet ﷺ said to the disbelievers of Quraysh, قُولُوا لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ, say La ilaha illallah. Do you know what they said? They said, أَجَعَلَ الْآلِهَةَ إِلَهًا وَاحِدًا. Did Muhammad ﷺ, did he make all of these things that we are worshipping one? Is he trying to tell us to forget about all of these things that we are worshipping and only worship one? See how they understood what La ilaha illallah meant? And how they understood that La ilaha illallah does not mean that there is no God but Allah. And they knew that La ilaha illallah meant that you can only single one out in your worship. You can only direct your worship out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not to anyone else. Inshallah ta'ala, in the next video we'll be talking about what we can do and what we should do to protect our iman. Now that we've understood what La ilaha illallah is and we have understood what worship is, we're going to learn how to actually protect our faith and stay away from those things that may ruin our faith or render our Islam null and void. Inshallah ta'ala. Subhanakallah bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.